Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where I just realized somebody attacked the second combat fleet at some point. So let's go ahead and reinforce that. Fantastic. Now the 6th do require orders, and we're going to go ahead and just jump drive them. I think, actually, no, we can't jump drive them. We're just going to tell them to make their way down over here for now. It'll take them a while to get there, and I guess that's acceptable. These guys are, of course, chilling by the mega shipyard, which is fine. We definitely need energy credits from jobs. We are going a little backwards on the energy credits. There's no doubt about that. Rare crystals we're hurting on as well. We should probably consider buying in somewhere around 500 rare crystals just to keep us afloat for a while. That said, yeah, we are going to have a monthly trade price issue. Let's go ahead and sell off a few of these minerals just to deal with that. Okay, so the 4th, of course, will keep doing what it's doing, and we do have rising unemployment that we really don't care about, so this is fine.
A belligerent fleet has been
Excellent. And there's a lot of enemies over here, but that is completely fine. So these guys are taking out this station, and I'm wondering what their orders are after that. We are about to find out. One more day tick. One more day tick. Okay, so yeah, they're just coming in over here. That's completely fine. Wonderful. The 2nd and 4th do not, in fact, need additional instructions. However, the 5th does. So we'll take it off over this direction, and then over to here, and we can clean up all of this in theory. We can push over to Kathia pretty quickly. Of course, this fleet is already over here fighting, so that will help. But I would love to have this war wrapped up this episode. I don't think that's happening, to be completely clear. I do not believe that we will have this wrapped up this episode. Regardless, we're making some progress, and yeah, there's some annoyances up here, that's for sure. That's completely fine. The 10th require orders, and we absolutely can jump drive over to Bartium. Wonderful. Anybody else? Well, we've got a month tick. This is also a year tick. There we go. Food from jobs? Sure. Do we need admin cap? We don't. So we'll grab some army damage, I guess. There we go. Now we do have a couple transport fleets that are not currently doing anything. So we'll pop these guys over to Yidixa for now. These guys are, of course, not fully built yet. So that is fine. We're up to 84% on the enemy war exhaustion. This is also a planetary invasion finishing up. So that's nice.
An enemy planet has been secured.
Not you. It was these guys. Okay. So they've successfully invaded over here. We'll get them to land over here next. Although they're in this combat, so that's going to be interesting. We'll see if they manage to get landed. Hopefully they do. Also, we are doing better on the energy credit situation, so that's good. This is another successful invasion here.
Planet has been secured.
Okay, that was these guys. Fully occupied by us, so it should flip over right about now. Wonderful. So we're going to need to bring these guys... Actually, we can just leave them exactly where they are. They don't have anywhere to attack over here just yet unless there's anything over here. I suppose there is, actually. We could jump drive to here, to Asium, and from there go ahead and attack Irminsul. Sure, go for it. The 10th require orders. That is, of course, these guys, and they are going to just push up to Mura for now. The 8th require orders. They are just out in the middle of nowhere. I would like them to come over this way. That's a long, long trip, though. That's okay. The 9th will just push up over here and then backtrack to Devasa. Okay, and then we'll have this whole constellation under control. Well, except for this, I suppose, but that'll be done soon enough. What else do we need? We need the 3rd to get some additional orders. Now the question is, the 3rd drove a wedge in here. Do we go up this way, or do we go this way with the 3rd? This is a lot of just free territory. We'll come this way first. We have multiple fleets heading over here anyway. So that is fine. We can always jump drive up to the other side of this wedge if necessary. In fact, we've got this fleet here. So this fleet can come in to this side. Do they have jump drive available? They actually do. So we should just jump drive to here. If I don't deselect them, we should just jump drive to here. And then from there, just grab this whole constellation like that. Excellent. The 7th took out this fleet. That is great. We're going to tell them to make sure to grab this starbase, and then to come back over here and grab these starbases. Excellent. Anybody else needing orders? Yeah, we have some transport fleets that do. These guys can jump drive somewhere. Do we want them to come in here? I'm actually unclear. Also, we do have a couple of science ships that should be put onto automatic exploration. That is something that should be done while I'm thinking of it. I suppose we could jump drive these guys over here. They can't possibly hurt, after all. Okay. Good progress. Good progress. So once we take Minoc, we're going to just queue up all of this and grab this whole constellation for sure. Rising unemployment that we don't exactly care about right now. Okay, so we grabbed Mura here. And we're just going to push in over this way for now. Gotta zoom in a bit so that I can actually mouse over that, but that's completely fine. Okay, so we have these transport fleets in here. And we're already attacking over here in theory. But we're continuously getting pulled in by the mega shipyard, and so that's obnoxious. Oh, hello, month tick. And necrophaging going on. That pop manipulation, it's quite a lot to deal with, apparently, for the old CPU. Not that this is an old CPU, but yeah, that's apparently a lot to deal with. We'll grab minerals from jobs for right now. We did manage to launch this invasion. That's great. So these guys are just kind of chilling here until we have a little bit more freed up over here. There will be plenty for them to do. There's no doubt about that one. So the 4th are finally going to be freed up, which is great. Just need to wait for this invasion to finish. And it will finish up momentarily. Right about now, in fact. It's currently calculating, turning all those pops over. 52 unemployed pops.
An enemy
Yikes.
planet has been secured.
Okay. So that gives us this mega shipyard. So I'm going to go ahead and hit that reinforce fleet button, and we'll get those super quick. And then we'll take the 4th out this direction. Wonderful. And then we're going to push in over here, obviously. So only the 2nd is now the one that is supposed to be without orders. We will order this movement as efficiently as possible. Which... Actually? I changed my mind. I wish there was a remove last order from queue button. That would be a nice one. The correct route would, of course, be to go like that. Excellent.
A study has been completed.
Okay, so we need to grab a few more areas over here. Hello, this is a successful invasion.
An enemy planet has been secured.
Wonderful. Applied superconductivity, we'll do it again. And we will grab Edict Duration, I guess. These guys are moving in over here. Their jump drive is not available yet, but we'll just have them clean that up. In the meantime, we definitely need to get to locations like this, where we can actually land. Okay, over here, we can definitely queue up another invasion, though. And we will go ahead and land on Kalpavrishka. Actually, Riksha. Okay, that's exciting. This army is still not quite ready for prime time. I'm not convinced it ever will be, but actually I am convinced that it will be eventually. But maybe not before this game ends. We'll see. I mean, it's only, what, 2 years away? I think that we've got more than 2 years left in this game. After all, we've got to finish off these guys and then fight off these guys. So, there's that. And we're going to attack over here. There's a lot of Packery ships in this area, I'm noticing. A phased planet, huh? We'll see about dealing with that. We need a science ship here? Okay. I suppose we can tell this science ship to come over here. There we go. The 9th require orders, and their orders are to come over here. Perfect. The 2nd, of course, don't require orders. The 4th will, though. The 4th absolutely will. And their orders are to come up to here before falling back to this location over here. Assuming that that order took. Yes, it did. Perfect. Okay. This is another month tick, probably a necrophage month. Unless I miss my guess here. Necrophage? Yeah, there's the necrophage coming in.
A study has been completed.
Excellent. And then as soon as we're done with this battle, these guys are going to head southward, of course. Implant malfunctions? Okay. That's a special project. We will need a science ship for this. And that's okay. We will just research that project. Perfect. The 7th require orders, and they also require some reinforcements. So we'll go ahead and allow that. I'm just checking to see if there is, up this way, a Stargate. There is. Kind of close. We'll jump drive over to the Lando system, which I was assured was not a system, but a man. But apparently it is a system, and then we'll head up this way. Excellent. The 10th and the 5th need orders. The 10th are definitely heading down this direction. And the 5th are going to come down over here. And then from there, backtrack. Do the 1st need orders? No, they don't. Okay. And we're just waiting on taking this at this point. 31 days until we get there, apparently. That's a little bit lengthy, to be sure. But we're definitely making progress here. Honestly, these guys are going to fall quite quickly. We do, of course, need to continue getting our invasions going here. Now, this feels a lot like a pause, because it was paused. I was going to say it feels like an invasion finishing, but the game was paused instead. Because I'm a moron. But we already knew that. Excellent. We're 124 out of 124 star bases. We should probably downgrade this starport as well as this one. Wonderful. This all looks good. There's, of course, battling happening and a lot of governor upgrades. Okay. This is quite large, actually. Like, it's not powerful. There's just a lot of them. They're definitely going to die, any of them that get into this battle. Is this their capital? Oh, this is their capital, so they've been retreating here. That explains a lot, actually. The 9th can definitely push over this direction. Something along the lines of that. Glorious. Okay, we'll take over their starbase in their capital. And we'll chase down any of them that we can. And of course, in the meantime, we need to bring in all 3 of these transport fleets, although their jump drives are down. I suppose 2 of their jump drives would be down. These guys so we can bring them in the old-fashioned way. These guys, so we can bring them in the old-fashioned way, and these guys who are good to go. So they can jump drive in here and get a jump on this. See what I did there? I'm sorry. I'll show myself out. Actually, no, I won't, because we've still got another 10 minutes left in this episode or so. So that is completely fine. These guys are potentially going to want to attack Pyla. And we'll just finish wrapping this up over here. This is potentially an area where we want to bring in another fleet. Luckily, we have one right over here. Excellent. Everything is looking good. We do have these guys that are ready to do additional invasions after this month tick. If we can select it. There we go. And we'll just land on Asium 3. Glorious. We're making very good progress here. Very, very good progress. We have successfully jump drived over to their capital. And we will just land over here while our fleets head off and get us more locations to attack. Oh, hello. We finished a technology. That's great. Let's go ahead and go for army health. That'll be fine. How are we doing on our... Our rare crystals are going very poorly indeed. Well, we're definitely going to have to look into doing something about that. We did take a couple of losses in this fight, but that was expected. These guys are just kind of panicking, I think. They have nothing up over here? Okay. So this is just free up here then. It's down here that they're going to try to fight us, it seems. The 10th require orders, and their orders are to push over to Collidor. Wonderful. Hello, Month Tick. Imagine meeting you here. That is necrophaging. I know that sound. Yeah. More necrophages and more researching. We will continue to grab energy credits from jobs, since we need that. We'll grab more minerals from jobs as well. We do need at some point to fix our economy, though. There's no doubt about that. But I definitely want this war to be over first. So everyone that remains is a member of the United Trading Pact, right? Right. It's just got a few exclaves out over here, over here, over here. That's fine. We can deal with that. You... Hostile fleets are present in the system. Oh! There's a mining station here. Awkward. We can maybe jump drive these guys over, I suppose. We'd have to go after this anyway, in theory. Acrex down here. The 8th require orders. As soon as this month tick is over, we can see where they are. Month tick? Month tick and a planet being taken over. That makes sense. And a necrophage. Okay. These guys are actually quasi in the area. That's fine. The 4th require orders, and their orders are to push into Bagiel. Is this another mega shipyard? No, it is not. Okay. Why are our armies no longer being tracked? Hey, Outliner, can we have armies? Apparently we do have armies. That's exciting. We've had this happen before, and it seems like restarting the game fixed it. Regardless, these guys are going to need orders, and these guys' orders are to land on this habitat, which is apparently their capital. That's an odd place for a capital to be. But okay. So now we know that we have to manually keep track of our armies for now, which is definitely of the obnoxious level. I'm actually going to jump drive these guys up to here. And then they're going to come over to Crimdor, and they're going to land here. Okay. I would prefer to be able to track our armies in the outliner. That breaks sometimes, so it's okay. We can do it manually. Are these guys under control? Nope, they need additional orders. And it looks like their orders are to land here. Wonderful. These guys have been given orders, so. Okay. So now we know we need to be on the lookout for that. Hopefully a game restart will fix the outliner, and I will definitely restart it in between episodes. But for now, we can just keep going like this. The first require orders. Their orders are to push in over this way. The fourth's orders are to push in over here. Oof. That is an FTL inhibitor on a planet. Okay. In that case, their orders are to come in over this way. Actually, we could jump drive to there in theory. But I think we'll hold off on that for now. Pacifist movement, that's not good. The sixth, they could definitely jump drive over to here, and that's something that I'm interested in them doing. The seventh are up here, and they've not yet been reinforced. We're just going to start them moving back down over this way. That'll keep them busy for a while. The eighth require orders. They are over here. Have they already jump drived? I don't know if they have or not. They have not. Okay, so they're going to jump drive over to here, and then from there they're going to hit the center of the system as well as moving up over this way. And yeah, I do see that there's all this over here. Very obnoxious. We'll deal with that in a little while. After this invasion finishes. Okay, so we've successfully invaded here a couple of times. We can jump drive these guys down to here. How many are we going to need here, though? Only the one, it looks like. So that's okay. The other fleet here is, of course, going to need to move elsewhere. They are going to jump drive to here to begin invasions in this location. Excellent. So there's that dealt with. Leader lifespan, sure. Kinetic weapon attack speed, okay. We'll take it. Anybody else needing orders? Well, there's these guys. They're a bit annoying, to be sure. We'll probably just disband them, honestly. I kind of don't care about the wasted resources. We're taking out this outpost, and it should be gone very, very shortly here. Assuming the game starts ticking. Okay, it is in fact gone. And yeah, we can see here, these guys are both going to be jumped out in one day. That's fine. We're going to send these after this fleet first, and then they're going to come around and come after this fleet. Okay. All looks good for now. Except that these guys need orders, and so I do see this up here. Did they get through that L gate? If so, how did they get through the L gate? Where is the second fleet at? Did they get moved? No. Okay. Well, I guess they got through the L gate somehow. We'll deal with them. No worries about that. In fact, these guys over here don't currently have any orders. They can jump drive to here, and from there, push up to the Ujab Vortex. Wonderful. Another update from Iskant Prime. Okay. We're not going to destroy the districts. Monitor and continue. What could possibly go wrong? The first combat fleet require orders. Their orders are to move to Faram. The 10th require orders. Their orders are to come up this direction. How's this battle going? I mean, I expect that we win this battle. We absolutely will. There we go. And from there, we want to make sure that we grab this. We have indeed. And then we're going to push down to here and take out this force. Wonderful. They're going to be running out of shipyards very soon, I'm sure. This is a planetary invasion finishing. Indeed. And we will go ahead and land over here with that fleet. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and downgrade this starport. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, I think I'm reasonably comfortable with saying that we're going to be done with this war. We're getting super close. We're not really bogged down at all, so that is wonderful. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.